Spain's prime minister has put Catalonia on notice that it could impose direct rule on the region. Mariano Rajoy said his government had asked the regional government to clarify whether or not it had declared independence. The move is the first step towards suspending Catalonia's autonomy under the constitution. Catalan leaders signed a declaration of independence on Tuesday, but halted implementation to allow for talks. Spain has been in turmoil since a disputed referendum in Catalonia on 1 October, which was declared invalid by the country's constitutional court. Mr. Rajoy accused Catalan President Carles Puigdemont of having created deliberate confusion, and said he wanted to restore certainty. This call, ahead of any of the measures that the government may adopt under Article 155 of our Constitution, seeks to offer citizens the clarity and security that a question of such importance requires. Mr. Rajoy said, "There is an urgent need to put an end to the situation that Catalonia is going through, to return it to safety, tranquility and calm, and to do that as quickly as possible." Mr. Rajoy was speaking after holding an emergency cabinet meeting to discuss the government's next steps. The leader of the opposition socialists, Pedro Sanchez, struck a more conciliatory tone. He told reporters that his party and the government had agreed to examine the possibility of using constitutional reform to end the crisis. This would be focused on how Catalonia remains in Spain, and not how it leaves, he added. Katja Adler, BBC Europe editor, Madrid. Spain's prime minister tried today to put the ball back in the Catalan court. He's asked the Catalan president to clarify if he is making a declaration of independence or not. There is no official timeframe for the response, although political sources in Spanish media are now talking about 5 days, and then there is an argument about whether that includes the weekend and Thursday's national holiday. In the meantime, sources in the Senate, Spain's upper house of parliament, where Prime Minister Rajoy's Popular Party has a majority, say the request has been made to trigger Article 155 of the Spanish Constitution, under which Mr. Rajoy would be able to suspend Catalan autonomy, possibly immediately, or bit by bit. Prime Minister Rajoy has threatened to use Article 155, if Catalan independence is declared, but the article has not yet been activated. Article 155 has never been used before, so we are in a kind of Brexit situation before Article 50 was triggered. The article legally exists, but there are disagreements about how far-reaching it is, how it should work, and how quickly, in practice. Reports in Spanish media suggest that if the Spanish Prime Minister activates Article 155 in the absence of a response from the Catalan president, pro-independence parties in the Catalan parliament will then declare independence. Addressing the Catalan parliament in Barcelona on Tuesday evening, Mr. Puigdemont said the autonomous region had won the right to be independent as a result of the vote.